As we all know, global security and stability is a very challenging and a very complex subject. One of the fathers of the realist school of thought, Hans J. Morgenthau, has described stability as always in the nature of being disturbed and in the need of being restored. So you need to have massive efforts on always to restore strategic stability, whether it is at the regional level or it is at the global level. I think primarily the policies of the great powers, especially the nuclear weapon states, their interaction creates a lot of instability in the international relations and the international politics. If those are to be taken into account, the divergence between those policies also is another important factor which generates instabilities at the global level as well as at the regional level. So we need to create, especially in the age of nuclear weapons, you need to have a compatibility of doctrines, compatibility of defense policies, compatibility of strategic policies between various nuclear weapon states to create a kind of stability which is required for peace in the international level and the global environment. One of the reasons which I think is the source of instability is that we have almost an end of an arms control era. The only agreement which exists today is the New START agreement, and all other agreements, especially the ABM treaty and the International Nuclear Forces Treaty, has been abandoned between the United States of America and the Soviet Union. So we are living in an age where the main nuclear weapon states, Russia, United States of America and China, are not adhering to any arms control arrangements between themselves and are following policies which clash with each other and which diverge with each other. So that needs to be kept into mind. We find a replica of such kind of politics at the South Asian level. We have a chain reaction at the South Asian level. India follows China, and the Indian policies, as has been said very rightly by the SVI, that India plans for China and acts for Pakistan. The Indian armed forces at the strategic level, at the military level, and at the sub-conventional level are all geared toward Pakistan rather than being geared toward China, which it claims to be their main concern, which is not the fact in this particular case. Second important international factor is the Indo-China strategic partnership and the nuclear deal between the two countries. It directly impinges and affects Pakistan's national security and Pakistan's nuclear security. I think that's a very important factor which in Pakistan we must keep into planning all calculations that we have in our mind. India's belligerent policies are a great threat to strategic stability in South Asia at the regional level as well as at the bilateral level between the two countries. India is a problem with all its neighbors as far as various issues, various economic, various water, various political and various diplomatic issues are.